Hi everyone and welcome back for another video. Today's video is going to be my Megatek challenge. So I'm going to try using Megatek for 6 months and see how I get on. Now I know in the past I have said that I'm not going to try growth aids, but I'm quite an impatient person and sometimes I'm not always consistent. So I really want to grow my hair, and I feel like I haven't really put in as much effort as I can into growing my hair last year as I did at the beginning of my hair journey. So I really want to try and see if I try something consistently whether or not it's going to work, because the last time I tried Megatek I wasn't consistent at all. Sometimes I was using it, sometimes I wasn't, sometimes I was mixing it with MN, sometimes I wasn't. So I'm going to try and be consistent with my use of MN. Right, so one thing, consistent with my use of Megatek, sorry. Right, so when I started my hair journey about 2 years ago, I bought some Megatek, and I bought it from some website, I can't remember. And there was about half the bottle still full. So what I did was I transferred the contents of the bottle into an applicator bottle, and I mixed it with water and some vitamin E oil and some castor oil. So I have been using that for the past 2 weeks. It's a little bit too early to say whether or not it's working, but I think at the beginning or at the end of last year I did a video and I did mention the length that I had at the end of that year, and when I measured my hair yesterday it seemed as though I had gained an inch. Now, I'm very cautious about saying that. Now, it's possible I didn't measure my hair properly at the end of last year. It's very possible that, you know, I didn't, I just think maybe I didn't take the measurements right. But I am tentatively hoping that I really have gained an inch in those 2 weeks. But the jury's still out, and I will make my call at the end of 3 months. So that'll be March when I come back to tell you whether or not the Megatek has worked. Now, one thing that may hinder my consistent use of MN is that the formula's changed. So I placed an order from an eBay seller for some more Megatek, and aside from the fact that there's flowers on there, so the packaging is different. This is how it came, by the way, so this is how the seller sent it to me, and this is the old bottle, so you can see the difference between the two. So a little bit of product information changed, but really it's more just the flowers on the bottle that has changed. But when you then move to the back and look at the ingredients, you will see that one of the key things that makes Megatek help your hair grow is the amount of keratin protein that's in Megatek. And in the old bottle, the second ingredient after water, or deionized water, was hydrolyzed keratin protein. That was the second ingredient. On the new bottle, the second ingredient is, I can't pronounce it, but basically it's not the hydrolyzed keratin protein treatment. In fact, the hydrolyzed keratin protein treatment is probably like the 10th ingredient in here. So that means that there's not an awful lot, there's not as much keratin protein treatment in the new formula of Megatek as there is in the old one. Added to that, the old bottle clearly said that it was safe for human use. This new bottle makes no mention of that. So I think I'm going to return this and try and search online to try and find replacement for this, because I'm not confident in using something that doesn't say that it's safe for humans to use. And I've been looking online and searching, and there seems to be, the jury seems to be out as to whether or not the new formula is as good as the old one. And considering this is not exactly cheap, it's £20. Well, I suppose it's good value actually, because this 16-ounce bottle and there's quite a lot in here, so I guess it is good value for £20. But that's not the point. The point is that it doesn't have the ingredients that are going to help to, at least help me to know whether or not my hair is going to grow. So I'm going to return that. I have seen some reviews online, and some people are saying that the manufacturers made a mistake on the bottle listing the ingredients. And then also, so some of you on Black Hair Media, I see you hoarding your old stash of Megatek. I would love to buy it off you. If you are not using it, please send it to me. I'll pay you by PayPal or whatever method of payment that you want. But I would love to buy it from you. So please, girls, help me out. Okay, failing that, if I'm not able to get the older formula of Megatek, I'm going to try using MN. I had used MN in the past, and again, the jury's kind of out on whether or not it worked, because as I said, I wasn't using it consistently and I was mixing it with all kinds of things. I really wasn't sure whether it was working or not. So I'm going to try again using MN once my the little bit of Megatek that I've got left has run out. And you can get Dactarin, if you're in the UK, you can get Dactarin in Boots or Superdrug, and it's usually in the foot cream aisle. And make sure that when you pick up the box, you check to see that it's got miconazole nitrate, which is what you're looking for, and that's usually about 2% miconazole nitrate in there. The other thing I have been using, or the other thing I have been taking, is biotin. Biotin makes you break out in spots. And the last time I used to take biotin, it wasn't too bad because I used to counteract the effects of the breakouts with vitamin B, and that's what you're supposed to do apparently, according to some research that I did. So you're supposed to take a lot of vitamin B to counteract the biotin and the side effects. However, I wasn't doing that because these vitamin B tablets are so disgusting. They taste gross, they smell gross, and they're really big, and it's difficult to swallow, so I just don't like taking them. So as a result, I've also just taken the biotin without, you know, the vitamin B, and yeah, I got spots. So that's not great. So that's the update for you. One of the things I will say about the Megatek is about how I've been applying it. I apply it every morning. So I get into the shower, have a shower, and then wash the Megatek that I've applied the day before from my scalp. So I have cornrows currently, and between the cornrows I then used water, just plain water, to just sort of rub in between the cornrows to try and get the old Megatek that I've got in there out. Then when I get back in the evening, then I reapply the Megatek. So I apply it once a day and wash it out every day, if that makes any sense, yeah? So that's how I've been applying it. Anyway, so if you guys have some old formula of Megatek with the second ingredient as hydrolyzed keratin protein, please let me know. I am happy to take it off your hands. And if you have any comments, please let me know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!